Hey friends, what it do? If you're a real estate professional, entrepreneur, or just someone who needs a laptop that won't let you down while juggling work and life, today's video is for you. We're counting down the top 3 best laptops for real estate agents in 2025. I'll break down their strengths, weaknesses, and who each one is best for. Our spotlight will be on the Apple MacBook Air M4 with 2 strong competitors, the Dell XPS 13 and the HP Spectre x360, that could easily claim the crown depending on what you need. Stick around until the end, because I'll tell you which one I'd recommend for most agents out there. Let's get into it. Let's start with the king of portability and simplicity, the Apple MacBook Air M4. The MacBook Air line has always been known for being thin, light, and reliable. But Apple's new M4 chip takes performance to the next level. This laptop is built for professionals who want a blend of power and efficiency without carrying around a heavy workstation. Pros: ultra portable. At just over 2.7 pounds, it's incredibly easy to slip into a bag when you're heading to a showing or an open house. Battery life. Apple claims around 14 to 15 hours, and in real-world use, that's basically an entire day of Zoom calls, MLS browsing, and editing without touching your charger. Performance. The M4 chip isn't just fast, it's efficient. Apps launch instantly, multitasking is buttery smooth, and even video editing feels surprisingly snappy. For agents who use Canva, video walkthrough tools, or virtual staging software, the performance is more than enough. Ecosystem integration. If you're already in the Apple world, iPhone, iPad, AirPods, it all just works. AirDrop a contract, FaceTime a client, or use iMessage from your laptop. Cons. Pricey for storage. The base model is fine, but once you start adding storage or RAM, that price climbs quickly. Think well over $1,200. Limited ports. You only get a couple of Thunderbolt ports, so if you need to connect a projector at a showing or plug in multiple accessories, you'll need a dongle. Not upgradable. What you buy is what you're stuck with. RAM and storage are soldered, so future-proofing requires spending more up front. Who is it for? If you're a real estate agent who's constantly on the move, values battery life, and loves the Apple ecosystem, this is hands down the laptop for you. It's stylish, reliable, and powerful enough to handle anything you throw at it short of heavy-duty gaming or 3D modeling. Next up, let's talk about one of the MacBook's fiercest Windows competitors, the Dell XPS 13. The XPS line has always been Dell's flagship Ultrabook, and the 2025 version continues to impress with a stunning display, slim build, and premium materials. Pros: display quality. The XPS 13 is famous for its Infinity Edge display, razor-thin bezels that make videos, photos, and presentations pop. If you're showing virtual tours or editing listing photos, the OLED option is gorgeous. Windows flexibility. Unlike the MacBook Air, this runs Windows, so you have maximum compatibility with business apps, CRMs, and even custom MLS tools that sometimes don't play nice with macOS. Premium build. Aluminum chassis, carbon fiber palm rests. It feels like a MacBook competitor in every sense of the word. Port options. While still slim, the XPS generally offers more I/O than a MacBook, which makes it easier to plug in without living the dongle life. Cons. Battery life. While good, it's not quite as impressive as the MacBook Air. Expect 8 to 10 hours depending on whether you go with the OLED screen. Heat and fan noise. Under heavy use, the XPS 13 can get a little warm, and the fans will remind you they exist, something the fanless MacBook Air doesn't deal with. Price creep. Much like Apple, once you start upgrading the XPS with more RAM, storage, or the OLED display, it can climb to $1,500 or more. Who is it for? This is for real estate agents who want a Windows machine that looks and feels as premium as a MacBook. If you rely on Windows-only software or simply prefer the flexibility of the Windows ecosystem, the Dell XPS 13 is a fantastic option. Finally, let's talk about the HP Spectre x360. This one brings something unique to the table: versatility. Unlike the MacBook Air and Dell XPS, the Spectre x360 is a 2-in-1 laptop, meaning it can flip into tablet mode. That flexibility is a big deal if you meet clients often, sign digital contracts, or like to sketch ideas during property consultations. Pros: 2-in-1 functionality. Being able to switch between laptop, tent, and tablet modes is a game changer. You can show a property slideshow in presentation mode, then flip it back into a laptop for paperwork. Touch screen with pen support. If you like handwriting notes or signing contracts directly on your screen, this is a huge advantage. Beautiful design. The Spectre has angular edges, a premium look, and often comes in striking colors like Nightfall Black or Poseidon Blue. Strong performance. With Intel's latest chips and plenty of RAM options, it keeps up with multitasking easily. Cons. Heavier than the competition. At around 3 pounds plus, it's not as featherlight as the MacBook Air. Battery life is good, not great. Expect around 9 to 11 hours, which is solid, but not MacBook Air levels of endurance. Windows quirks. As with any Windows device, you may occasionally run into driver or update issues. Who is it for? The HP Spectre x360 is perfect if you want a laptop that can double as a presentation tool or a tablet. For real estate agents who like versatility and often meet clients face-to-face, this might actually be the most practical choice. So which one should you buy? Go with the MacBook Air M4 if you want the best mix of portability, battery life, and performance, especially if you're already deep in the Apple ecosystem. Choose the Dell XPS 13 if you want a premium Windows laptop with one of the best displays on the market and don't mind slightly less battery life. Pick the HP Spectre x360 if versatility is your top priority and you want that 2-in-1 functionality for presentations and signing contracts. At the end of the day, all three of these laptops will serve a real estate agent extremely well. It just depends on your workflow and ecosystem preference. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and let me know in the comments which laptop you'd go with. And remember, whatever tool you choose, we can always change your narrative together.